I just listened to Adam Kinzinger talk about how the real problem in this country is young white men, and that we need to work collectively as a society to fix what's in their hearts and fix the societal issues that they're experiencing right now so that we can all feel safer and so that they can feel more belonging in American society, to where they're not perpetrating political violence and mass shootings. And while I do agree that this is a young white male problem, I have to say that at best, it's cringeworthy that we're talking about how important it is that we need to work as a collective society on fixing young white men's hearts and making them feel more belonging. Where was that energy for black and brown young men for the past 200 years in this country? Where has that empathy been for young women? Where has that empathy been this whole time for queer folks and trans people? They want to sit around and blame 60% of the crime on 30% of the population for the last 50 years. But now all of a sudden, they want to pour all this time, energy, and money into fixing the hearts of young white men and making sure they feel like they belong. I know what you're probably saying. Well, what do you want us to do? What do you think the solution is? I don't fucking know. Maybe if we want to find a solution to fixing young white men's hearts and making them feel like they belong, bringing them into the fold, and maybe we should pour that same kind of energy into doing the same thing for everybody else, because we all have some stuff to complain about these days, do we not? Even I, sitting from a place of privilege, know that I have things I could complain about. I have things that I could take to the street. Black and brown folks, queer folks, women, immigrants, homeless folks, they all have issues to complain about, but you don't see any of us going out with our pew-pews and taking it out on everybody else. Yes, I do think white young men are the problem. But I refuse to sit here and have conversations about how we can make American life more comfortable and fulfilling for young white men so that they don't shoot us all to death. Not if we aren't providing solutions for anyone else. White young men are not the way that they are because society has failed them. They are the way that they are because they're extremely susceptible to the alt-right pipeline online and to hate speech. And because people online like Nick Fuentes and Charlie Kirk and all the rest of them have convinced these young white men that they are better than everybody else, that they are entitled to everything that they want, that they're entitled to people's money, to women's bodies, to everything around them. That's the problem. We don't have to fix shit for them. They need to fix their goddamn selves.